Okay, I'm going to quickly show you how to get on the computer design program. CAD stands for Computer Aided Design, and what we're using is something, if you look up in that web address, it's called Tinkercad. So I'll email you that web address, and then I'm also going to email you a code. But you won't have an account yet, so we're gonna go in. Well, actually, you do have an account. I added you as one of my students. So we're going to go to Join Now, and you're going to click on the green Join a Class. And then here's a screen from mine. This is the class code, and I will email you this class code as well. Whoops, the whole thing, because that way you'll need to have that to get into the class. Let's go back over to here. So I'm going to paste that class code. Same thing you can do from your email. You can just paste it. Oops. That does not look the same. Hang on. Let's copy the code. And let's go over here. Get rid of whatever that junk is. Yeah, so you can copy and paste it right from the email I send you. And then you're going to have your nickname. We're going to use my daughter's because I added her. And she's listening in here because she's learning how to do it too. And that should take you into your account and your class. Alright, so far you don't have anything here, which is okay. You'll notice there's two parts to this. There's Create New Design and there's Learn. And I want you to do the Learn portion first before you go into creating a design. There's not a lot of these to worry about, but you've got some time, so that's okay. Click on Learn, and then these are all called starters. There are lessons and projects, but these are all I care about is that you look at these starters. So I would go ahead and click All Starters. And then each of these is a lesson in terms of how to move, change things, make them bigger, rearrange the the orientation of stuff, resize. This one's kind of cool because it'll show you that if you put in something that's negative space, you can drop it right in there, and it shows you how to put in something that would leave a hole. And then if you look over here, it gets more and more advanced. So if I click on that, it's going to open up a starter for me. And then it kind of just goes through things. So you look over here and you'll see it has, welcome to Tinkercad. Tinkercad's used to build those sorts of things. You see an orange shape on the work plane. This is a hint. It helps to guide you. Find a box in the shape. So then here's the box. And what they want you to do is you just learn that you click on it and then you'll drag over the shape. And they want you to put it right in the box there. Although normally if you're building your own, you won't have that. And so then you'll click Next. After you do that action, you get a little reward celebration when you got it right. And click Done when you're done with that part. So that one is easy breezy. You're just learning to bring in shapes. Anyway, the object is that you are going to do the starters before you worry about building anything else. While you're working, you can be sure to ask any questions you want to. This is the next lesson, and they're pretty quick. It's all about how to orient, or the orientation of the shape. And then you can turn it, and you can add words. There's all sorts of stuff on your toolbar to the right. You can choose from different things. You can go past basic shapes, and there's stuff there. So let me... Oh, that's cool. Let me go back to your dashboard. So if I click on the Tinkercad icon, it takes me back to my dashboard, or yours, actually. This would be my daughter's. All right, so here we are, and I know it's my daughter's, Madeline B, so I can go to Create New Design. And then there's all sorts of stuff that you can do over here. Like if I want to start with a sphere, I just click on the shape, hold down the button, the left tab. Whoops, that's not where I wanted to put it. hold down the left tab, and then I can put it where I want it. And of course, you'll watch the tutorials and you learn how to move things and shape things and make them taller and all sorts of stuff. Then if I wanted to insert a shape that's a negative space, like put in a hole or something, I take one of these gray ones with the stripes and I can add that. I can bring it over here first. Let me change so it's not quite so big. And then I can move it right into the sphere. Now I can't see what's going on, so up in the left hand corner I'm going to click front, which drops it down. So I've made a hole in the sphere, but I can't tell it yet. So if I go up and down doesn't matter much. This line is the plane. It's the plate that your object will print on. So that is, anything below that will not print. And then I'll hit home again. And now, let me slide the sphere down here. There we go. So now I would have a hole through this shape. So if I look, no matter which direction I go, oh, it's a little off center, so I can turn to the left. I can bring it, I'm going to bring that into the middle a little bit more. There we go. And then I can keep going and changing my direction. I can see the shape, because it's hard to see it from just one view. So now I end up with a sort of weird blue egg shape with a hole in the middle. And there's lots of shapes over here on the right that you can use. Get creative. It's all about being creative and building something. And then they've got some different things down here. You can choose pre-done things that can be printed. Now, what I don't know is making it home. I'm curious about that because I haven't seen that yet. Oh, look at household items you can make. Yeah, if you want to make, look at that. Interesting. Different things that you can make at home. Yogurt cups and beverages and metal cans and pennies and fake pencils.
Beverage cat.
Yeah. All right, so there's all sorts of things to explore in here, and you just put things together. And if you don't like what you made, it's real simple. You can go back to your dashboard, and then you can delete it. I think you can delete it you can get rid of it from this page if you don't like it too. But that's a brief thing to get going on. I really want you starting with the starters, the lessons that are on there. And again, you'll go to the Learn tab to do that. When you're done with a design, when you feel like, hey, I'm all done with the design, I got it where I want it, so the Learn tab's right here. And you'll see it automatically saves your designs. When you're done with the design, you go back to the Learn tab and make sure you've watched all of those starters. And you can search things. Like if I want to go to the search bar up here by the little icon, I want to search 3D designs. Let's see, what should we search? A feather. Okay, we're going to search a feather, see if anybody's printed a feather. So we got things with feathers. We got some not so feathery looking feathers. There's a feather. So here's a feather with a loop in it that you could print, and with a little loop on the end, you'd already be able to hang it from something too. So anyway, you can search different designs, and then you can open these designs, and it ends up opening your own copy, and you can go ahead and change them yourself. And then of course you can go back to hit Tinkercad again. It takes you back to your dashboard. With any new designs you want to start from scratch, things you can search. There is a Tinkercad gallery that's already on there, and then this is where your starters will be. Any questions you have, make sure to email me and I will guide you through. Have fun, and like I said, I'll email you the code and I'll email you the web page address and your nickname. Sounds good.